They're feisty, fun, and forever proud to call Cleveland home. You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. Today, I'm Josh Cribs.
And today, I'm Maria Cribs. Welcome to Thursday. How you
Today is Thursday. And in my opinion, not just my opinion, I think socially and everything, we call it Throwback Thursday. So I have throwback pictures of Maria's evolution.
It's not Friday Eve.
It's not Friday. Today is
my thing. What's
Throwback Thursday, and I want to show you guys some throwback pictures of Maria. She has an evolutionary look to her.
Before they start the picture, because this is your thing, I had no idea about this.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Usually when people put those throwback pictures on my Facebook, I feel like they hating because they trying to, you know, show people how I look before the glow up. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't put you, you're my wife.
Okay, let me see what you
I wouldn't, let's put up the first pitch.
Oh, okay, you got me right there. You got me. I'm looking
good. You see, nobody know that's you. You know, you like a chameleon.
Yeah.
Put up the other
That's
picture.
Stephen Mitchell. He did those photos.
Ooh, look at that.
Those my Veda days, my
that's the natural
days.
Hey,
You like
look at
that one?
Yeah, I love that.
Okay.
I sent these for a reason. You know, when I need to change up, and look at that. I like the one braid and the,
Oh, yeah, you like that?
Yeah, see, that's the natural, you know, you ain't had to put a pound of makeup on or nothing.
Okay.
I love that. Let me see the one more. Oh, look at her.
What? You like that picture?
There goes my baby.
With the purple hair.
Ooh,
Got the Oprah hair.
Look at you.
You don't know how much it
That's that
feels
throwback.
to call you
My girl.
Okay, so I appreciate those.
Yeah, that's a
because
Throwback
usually
Thursday.
People find pictures of me and I'm like, why are you putting that out there like that?
Yeah, like,
where'd you find that at?
I didn't have no style then. You're hating.
Right. I don't even have a copy of that photo. Where'd you get that copy from?
Right, all right.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
But
Throwback
you know, when it's
Thursday.
your turn, I'm gonna get you the bunny rabbit. Remember the little costume you had when you was
See, and
your
you're
mom made you a bunny rabbit costume for Easter?
Hating.
No, I do you good.
Let's hop right into it. We have a California bill that's supposed to, you know, ban the boy-girl departments.
Huh?
You know,
In department stores?
Yeah, the boy-girl section. You know, so I was thinking, how do we feel about that? And I was trying to.
Oh, wow.
I was trying to be understanding because for me, if I'm going in to the department store in California, let's say the bill is passed, no more, you know, boy-girl sections.
Especially for you, because you rarely go to department stores.
Yeah, and I wouldn't know. I'll be lost. I think the boy-girl section is mainly for organization. If I'm going there to shop for my, you know, my boy, and I'm going to this section. I know his favorite color is red. Yeah, I know his favorite colors. So they have it organized and separated boy-girl.
I gotta read that.
I would be inconvenienced, but my inconvenience versus someone else's recognition and their feeling, you know, powerful about themselves or whatever the cause, I think that I can be inconvenienced. I'm not going to, you know, protest and be like, oh, keep the boy-girl section. That's just me and understanding. I can be inconvenienced.
I can be understanding all you want to, but is this just for little boys and girls? I see boys and girls. I don't see like men's and women's section. So why is it a focus? Why is it a focus on boys and girls? And when it comes,
good question. Yeah, I'm a little funny about that too. I'm funny because I didn't like the separation of it, but it's not like a life or death issue for me. That's not an issue that I'm gonna go out and be like, y'all wrong for this.
Yeah.
And, you know, so.
It doesn't,
yeah, it's like, you
no,
know?
it's not just that I'm on, you know.
Pins and needles?
No. It's just that there's so many other things that we could be focused on.
And that's what I mean.
They couldn't even get the $15 minimum wage passed.
Correct.
But yet, when it comes to politics, you have people who have their own agendas. And when you have the money to put your agendas out there, when you can buy a politician and say, hey, I want you to put this onto the House and see if it gets passed, you have that influence on someone.
Right.
So I personally, I believe, you know, I was born a female. You were born a male.
Right.
I don't understand the gray
separation,
area in that.
the gray
I don't
area.
understand why it's being pushed upon people.
I agree.
I believe it's an agenda that's being pushed out there, and those who have the influence and the power to do so, they get those bills introduced. There's a lot of bills that I would want to have introduced, but when you don't buy politicians, you can't. But I'll back away from that for right now. I just think there should be a boys and a girls section because it makes shopping more convenient. Let's go on.
Okay, all right. So I want to show you guys talk about this next clip. A soccer journalist was on the studio set And then the whole set crashed down on him.
A soccer journalist?
Yes, a journalist. He was an analyst.
Oh, he reports for
yeah, look at this. Look at this. Focus on the one all the way to the left. He chilling. He about to do his news segment. Talk about the sports. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
I said oh goodness. And the host of the show, he's like,
why the cameraman still got the why he got the camera on the guy that's like, what is going on?
It happened, and I looked at this and I'm like, what is going on?
Workman's comp, you about to get paid, baby. Thank you for falling on me. Look, we got some hot takes coming up. I know, waiting for it to fall. Right. Don't go anywhere. You guys will be right back. Come on, fall on me. Fall on me. I'm ready. Walk out of here like.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Hot take number 1. Is it wrong if your spouse cashed your stimulus check without telling you? Go to cleveland19.com/vote to give us your answers now. Is it on your social or anything?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And we'll get to the results at the end of the show. Now, Josh?
And don't just relate it to, and we say stimulus because it's current, you know, they just passed a stimulus check. But what about your regular checks?
No,
when they come to the house and they in both of your names, taxes, and your spouse's cash stuff with both of y'all names on it.
No, you know what?
Yeah.
911, is this the police?
911?
I've been robbed.
You calling the police on, they gonna be like,
by my spouse?
Ma'am, it has his name on it too.
That don't count? What you mean that don't count? No, he robbed me. I'm pressing charges.
By law.
If I find out you took my stimulus check, because it's my hot takes, I'm putting it back on stimulus because it's current.
Stimulus.
If I find out, because remember when,
shouldn't be getting
when the stimulus checks first hit and everybody was wondering like, did they come in here? Did they come to the mail? So people were thinking their spouses were like cashing them or hiding them from them. And I would have to say, I would be, that's misleading. You know, that's
misleading.
Yes, that's fraud, and you probably need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law.
Okay. Maybe it happened to somebody you know.
Get rid of them, no?
Maybe it happened to somebody. Okay.
What?
I think that if that spouse is the one who take care of the finances.
See, here
so
we go.
would it, because it's supposed to go to the house, the bills.
No,
it's not
can go to whatever it needs to go to. Everybody didn't lose their job during this pandemic.
But the intelligence.
Everybody didn't lose income during this pandemic.
The intelligence and the preparation of it, it's for, you know, the bills, the necessities.
Okay, so say we were to get a stimulus check, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to use the money to go on a vacation, and I find out you cashed my money, we're going to have a problem. Let's get to hot take number 2. It's going to be problem. Is it wrong to allow a stranger to pay for your meal?
Tell a story.
Now, let me just tell, I got to tell a story. I got to tell a story. Well, my girlfriend, she's married. She was out at a restaurant out in Beechwood, and she was sitting by herself, and some man came up to her, because she was sitting alone, and he asked, is it okay if I sit with you?
An older gentleman.
Much older gentleman, probably like 25 years older, but she thought it was strange, and he said, I lost my wife, and I just need someone to talk to. So then she sat down, she talked to him, and then he ended up, you know, she said he talked about his ex, you know, his wife the whole time that passed on him. Yeah. And so he paid for a dinner, and then that was it. And I was like, now, what if your husband would have walked in and would have been like, what is going on?
I'm like, I knew that was a sugar daddy. I knew you was getting too much money. Girl, I knew it.
Gosh.
So look.
How do you feel about that?
I think that when I become an older gentleman, a much older gentleman, I'm going to walk in that building into a restaurant and be like, oh, she look good. Let me take this ring off.
Oh, scammer.
I lost my
what? No, Josh.
It was hard for me. You mind sitting down with me? I'll tell you about it.
That's right, because how do you know whether he's telling the truth or not?
I pay for your meal. No, that's the worst case scenario.
Is that
but sometimes
is he a scammer?
I'm just being funny with it. It may not be. Maybe, and you're too adult.
No, I know.
You're in a public place and you see a gentleman. It may not be a bad situation. You know, you have a drink, you talk, and then you're like, you know what? It was nice meeting. We met people out and we sat with them. Remember, not a guy. Remember, we met the girl and her daughter, and we had dinner with them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm just saying opposite sex. And if I walk in and I see you with like an 80-year-old woman at a restaurant, I'm like, go ahead, Jack, go get that money. Go ahead, just call and text me later. I take number 3.
Oh gosh.
Do you feel obligated to tell people whether or not you're going to get the vaccine? Now, I got this from Wendy Williams. She had an interview with Dr. Oz maybe last week, and I kept trying to get to the story, but I wasn't able to, where she let him know. He asked her, she said she's not getting it. It's not for me. And she got a lot of backlash
Okay.
and then a lot of support as well.
Okay.
And so when I thought about this hot take, I personally think it's not anyone's business to know whether or not I'm getting the vaccine or not. That's just my preference. If I want to get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Okay.
That has, my medical history has nothing to do with you, my employers, none of that. I don't walk around and say, I got the flu shot, everybody, or I didn't get the flu shot. It's no one's business.
Right. It does.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It does fall under the medical privacy act. Privacy Act. However, times are changing. I don't necessarily have I think it is private. You know, I don't think that people have the obligation to be like, oh, I'm good. I can come in the store. I got my shots. However, you know, especially when school comes, you know how the children have to have all their shots before they have to go to school.
Not all
measles,
children.
not all children. You're right.
There are exemptions. People do get exemptions.
There are definitely exemptions, but I'm talking about the masses. They are, but you know, it's a privacy thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel obligated to tell anybody any of my business.
Yeah.
And that's where we draw the line when it's talking about what I've done privately.
That's my personal business.
Yeah, that's my personal business.
I think some people were saying, oh, you have a platform, that's irresponsible. Is it irresponsible to say, hey, I'm not, you go ahead and do what you want to do?
Because they have to understand.
Or should she just say that's none of your business?
Well, they have to understand the history of vaccines and when it comes to that.
Yeah, it's a sensitive topic. Okay, look, coming up next, we have a chili that can help you live longer.
Yes, find out the secret ingredients when we return. That's good.
Just keep dancing to it.
Welcome
back to the show. Now look, who doesn't love a good old, like a huge bowl of chili topped with a handful of cheeses?
Mozzarella, provolone, cheddar.
Right.
I don't think it's a cheese out there that I don't like.
That's right. And look, we sat down with California caterer who gave us his secret recipes for the perfect chili. And his cheeses are allergen-free, nut-free, non-GMO, and all full of flavor. Check this out. All right, now we have Joe Thompson here. He's the owner of Chris Catering, and he's talking to us today about plant-based dieting. How you doing, Joe? Welcome to the show.
Joe?
Thank you very much. Good morning. I've actually got some friends in Cleveland watching today on your show.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Well, I hope they're as hungry as I am, because you look like you're cooking up something good. What you got for us there, Joe?
So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a plant-based chili today. We're going to use a plant-based cheese at the end, which is actually the first plant-based cheese that actually really melts and really looks good and really makes you hungry for that kind of cheese.
Oh, now wait a minute. When you say plant-based, some people think it's lacking flavor. Now, does this cheese taste like cheese?
This cheese tastes like cheese.
Okay.
All right, Joe.
First off, I want to mention this word flexitarian, and I want to mention that word.
Now, what's that?
What that is those are people that are plant-based sometimes or vegetarian sometimes, but they also add meat or chicken or fish every once in a while into their diet.
That's us.
So now what happens with the vegetarian or flexitarian diet is you actually are, the people that they find eat more fruit, eat more vegetables, eat more grains, eat more beans. So it's actually like when you diet, they tell you not to eat a lot of sugar, because the more you eat, the more you're going to crave it. So as you eat the plant-based diet, you're going to start craving more of the plant-based environment, which gives you the ability to lower the risk of coronary heart disease, blood pressure, diabetes. And actually, nowadays, it lets you live longer. All right, so what I've got in this pan is I've got a little bit of oil, onion, and bell peppers, and I'm sauteing them until they're translucent. And then in front of me, I have all the ingredients. This is such an easy chili. And it is plant-based, but it is something you can definitely add something else to it if you wanted to. So this is diced canned tomatoes.
All right.
And we're gonna put the whole can in. We're not gonna drain it. That's gonna be our liquid for our chili. Now the beans. So we've got a combination. We're gonna do black, and these cans have all been drained.
I'm gonna say, you drain your beans? Okay, they've already been drained.
I do.
Sweet.
Yep. I do pinto and kidney.
And kidney beans, all right.
Yep. And the last one, garbanzo beans. Now this color is incredible. Another thing that I sometimes add to my chili is I'll add some corn. You're gonna add a little bit more tomato flavor, so we're gonna add tomato paste. And this recipe that I have is built that you can basically use the cans all at once. You're gonna use a whole can of all this.
Okay.
And then this is our spice mix. So we've got garlic, paprika, a little bit of chili powder, and cumin. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this Good Planet cheese, which has just been a game changer for us in the catering environment. It's got no nuts, no soy, no tree nuts, no egg, anything. So it's
dairy.
Basically Right. It's basically no dairy. It's got a third less the fat, a third less the calories. It's non-GMO, so it's not genetically modified in any way. So when this is all hot, ready to go, which we're getting pretty darn close, then you're just going to ladle this off into a bowl.
Oh, there it is.
You're getting hungry. And then what I'll usually do is I'll do a couple spoons, and then I'll put a little bit of the cheese in, and then I'll put a little bit more of the chili on top. I like that little surprise in there.
Oh yeah, melt it down.
And then I'll put my cheese right on
And
top
what kind of, is that cheddar cheese you got? And it's shredded?
Yeah, this is their shredded cheddar blend.
Making me hungry.
What happens is, you should be. If you smell this right now, you'd be in heaven.
I love this recipe. I know it probably tastes so good. I wish we could taste it. Tell our viewers where we can find out more about you.
If you have a question about food, whether it's plant-based or regular, I tell people all over the country, you can email me, joe@chriscatering.com, and I'll answer your questions if I can. The Good Planet cheese you'll find at Bueller's Market.
Bueller's?
And
they
online.
And online, right?
Online, right. And they've got goodplanetfoods.com or Good Planet. You'll find it all over the place. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You name it, you'll find it.
Thanks, Joe.
All right. You got it. Take care.
Now, I know we don't have a Bueller's locally. Do we have Bueller's here?
I've never heard of Bueller's.
Maybe we do. Maybe it's just like scattered around. But I know I've also seen it at like Whole Foods, Heinz, Giant Eagle, because Good Planet also sells like tuna and more sustainable foods like that too. So yeah.
I feel like I'm lacking in that area.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh no, we do have Bueller's Market. I'm tripping. We do.
We do?
We do. I think it's not in our neck of the woods.
Okay.
Yeah. But look, you know the springtime is coming up, so why not try plant-based and shed a few pounds? And also, you know, we all want to live longer, right?
Yes.
So just change it up for a little bit. Try it. You might love it. But look, I know what you're gonna love. Some more cribs in the CLE, and we have more for you when we return. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Instant again. Welcome back to the show. Look, are you looking for something fun to do this weekend for the family? We have 3 events that are on the hot list.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh and I guess you can start the list off this time since I know you love dogs and this one's about pooches.
Pooches?
Uh-huh.
I do love dogs. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day early with City Dogs. Check out their Facebook page this Saturday for a short virtual parade of adoptable pets. The lucky K9s will be dressed in St. Patrick's Day gear.
Oh, that's cute. Then head on over to 78th Street Studios and celebrate Women's History Month with Women in the Arts. You can talk and shop with women that own their own businesses.
Yes.
It's free and open to the public, but registration is suggested.
And last but not least, Hell Farm and Village is having a maple sugar and pancake breakfast.
Oh, that maple sugar again.
Ooh, this Saturday and Sunday. You won't want to miss all the museum attractions happening this weekend, guys. Find out more information about the pancake breakfast or any of the other events this weekend. Go to cribsinthecle.com and click on the CLE Weekend tab.
That's right. Oh, it's a lot to do.
It is.
Yeah, so look. LE weekends, check them out.
Yeah.
Now, look, we gotta get to those poll. We got poll results?
Oh, we do.
You wanna get to those real quick?
We have
have
them
time?
real quick.
I don't know. Is it wrong for your spouse to cash your stimulus check without telling you? 60% said yes.
Don't do it.
40% said no. I forgot to go on there and vote. Man, I gotta have my phone up to go on there and vote. Don't do it. Don't. If you married to me, don't cash nothing I'm receiving.
Do we have a D-Block video, baby?
Oh, we do. I want to show a video. Okay, so look what happened when this dad, he changed his whole style up, and his own daughters don't even trust him anymore. Look at this video.
Hi.
So he shaved his beard off and his hair off.
Oh, so he looks totally different.
Look.
Oh,
Good beard.
why you do that to the baby?
Look, she's like, don't touch her. Don't touch her.
Oh, look at her.
We're not feeling you, Dad.
I don't want to fight you.
Isn't that cute, though?
That is. But it's sad because they recognize their dad with their mustache,
like
their
the voice.
beard.
Yeah, his voice sounds
He's
familiar.
like, oh no, don't touch my sister.
Don't look like Daddy. He's like, come here. He's like, leave my sister alone. Look, you guys, we love y'all so much for watching. Tomorrow, we know where you're going to be.
Right here with us, watching Cribs in the CLE.
Have a good day, everybody. You were like, CLE.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.